Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to our universe modes. Today we are at SmackDown. Before we start, I first want to say a couple of things. In the first video that we uploaded, the draft video, I realized that the comments are off. It should be fixed for the Raw episode. But yeah, I'm sorry you can't put any comments on that. But yeah, it should be fixed starting from now on. Then second thing is we have a major announcement. Well, a major announcement. For the Universal Championship, so obviously Randy Orton is a champion. But there's gonna be a big gauntlet match next week. Yes, next week on SmackDown, a big gauntlet match. It's gonna be Bray Wyatt, Austin Theory, Roman Reigns, The Miz, and Tyler Breeze. Those five will have a gauntlet match. Whoever comes out on top is gonna face Randy Orton at Clash of Champions. Besides that, what have we lined up for you guys today on this episode of SmackDown? Well, we have two number one contender matches for the women. The winner of those two matches will face, go next week, I should say. Next week they're gonna fight each other then to find out who's gonna be the number one contender to fight against Rhea Ripley. And then what we also have lined up for you today is a number one contender match for the tag team championships for two teams who we haven't seen in action yet. So look forward to that. And then we have some warm-up matches. We have some a little bit of everything, but the most important thing is gonna be our main event, which will be played, that you will be able to watch. And our main event is gonna be Chad Gable versus Rey Mysterio in a number one contender match for the USA Championship. Why do those guys earn that? Well, in the triple threat with Sami Zayn, it was such a close game that we want a one-on-one matchup this time on Clash of Champions, and Sami Zayn will have to prove that he can defend his title against one of the two competitors at least, where he won against at Clash of Champions. But that's for later. So first things first, Bianca Belair and Candice LeRae. It is Bianca Belair who's gonna go to SmackDown next week to fight against either Alexa Bliss or Becky Lynch. But first, number one contender match for the tag team championship, DIY versus Bloodline. It's gonna be the Bloodline. So Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso will face Judgment Day at Clash of Champions. Then this is a little warm-up game. It hasn't been decided yet, if I remember correctly. I'm actually gonna double check that just to be sure. Yeah, indeed. Next week on Monday Night Raw is gonna be decided who Liv Morgan and Blair Davenport will face. But for now, they just have a little warm-up match, which they do win against Kaden Carter and Katana Chance. And then, what do we have here? Seth freaking Rollins not happy about the announcement made that I just did about the gauntlet match. So backstage, he attacks Tyler Breeze. We don't have any footage from it, sadly enough. But we can confirm that Tyler Breeze is injured and will not be able to compete in next week's match. We don't know yet how long he's injured for, but the only thing we know is that Seth Rollins caused his injury and that he wants to be in the gauntlet match next week. Is it gonna happen or not? And that's for next week. But for now, we have to move on with this week's show with Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch, who are gonna go at it for the #1 contender to next week to face Bianca Belair, and it's gonna be Becky Lynch. So next week, Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch. It's a match we can definitely look forward to. And then a little warm-up game. LA Knight and Kevin Owens, they both lost #1 contender matches in the first week of Universe Mode. So they both have a chance now to put themselves on notice. And there we go, LA Knight, who picks up a win against Kevin Owens. But now we're gonna go to our first live match on SmackDown. It's gonna be the #1 contender match between Chad Gable and Rey Mysterio. Chad Gable, he if he wanted to, he could bring his Alpha Academy stablemates with him, with Maxime Dupre, Otis, and Akira Tozawa. But Gable was like, you know, I want this match. Thank you! Yes, indeed. I want this match to be fair and square. So he's coming alone to the ring. He respects Rey Mysterio even more, even after that match that happened at Backlash. So we're gonna have a clean match. At least that's what he promised against Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio, obviously, who wants to put himself in the title picture. What? He came very close on being the first USA champion here on our Universe Mode. But like I said, it was really close. He could win it, Gable could win it, Zayn could win it, Zayn did actually win it. But now one of these two guys will fight Sami Zayn again, but this time in a one-on-one match. So let's see who's gonna come on top in this matchup between Gable and Rey Mysterio. I think it's gonna be a very technical and very nice match. Both guys are known for their incredible ring work. Oh, we see a nice counter by Rey Mysterio. Who's gonna... Oh, nice move there. Beautifully done by Rey Mysterio. Stomping on Gable. The question is, if you're Rey Mysterio, how do you want to win against Gable? Because obviously we've seen Gable do a lot of good things already. Think about the suplexes that he can do on like all the people. Ooh, beautiful moves there from Gable. Yeah, Rey Mysterio looked like a bit annoyed while he's getting into the ropes. Nice counter there by Rey Mysterio. Now with the kicks and then a roll up one, but just a 1 count. Nice reversal there by Gable. Whoa, beautifully done, but Rey Mysterio gets back up, but instantly Gable again in control. Working on the legs. Nice chops. Now the counter by Rey Mysterio, another stomp. Looks like the go-to move for Rey Mysterio, putting Gable against the ropes now. And now he's gonna work on the legs. Yeah, that definitely hurt if you look at Gable's reaction after that one. Now look at Rey Mysterio on top and then nice drop kick. And an elbow drop. And another stomp. And the pinfall now, 1. Just no 2 count. Yeah, it looked like Rey Mysterio is trying to work on the ribs, I guess, of Gable, while Gable is being thrown outside of the ring. Rey Mysterio. Kick against the back. Hopefully these guys are not gonna go for a count out. Just like we said, we want a clean match. We want a nice and clean match. Oh, nice done there by Rey Mysterio. Dominating here on the outside. Tries to throw Gable in the ring, but throws him against the post while Rey Mysterio tried to go for something nice there, but Gable counters. We need to be careful now because 7 count. Oh, well done there by Gable, but he needs to get back in the ring. And keeps bragging, but 9 count. Oh no, is he gonna go? Oh no. Okay. Like this is what I kind of hate about the AI. This isn't the first time, and probably not the last time, that I'm gonna witness a count out victory. Honestly, fuck it. I am not happy with this result as general manager of SmackDown. So next week, SmackDown, last man standing match, Gable versus Rey Mysterio. We need to have a winner in this match. So next week it needs to happen. Rey Mysterio, Chad Gable, last man standing match. It just has to happen. We can't end it that way. Anyways, that being said, thanks for watching this episode. So I also have a better view right now, by the way, for the schedule. Normally it's gonna be every day there's gonna be an episode of the Universe Mode. But when we arrive at pay-per-views, I'm planning on doing 2 episodes per day on pay-per-views. Probably, so now it's Monday Night Raw, SmackDown gets dropped at 2 PM every day. So I'm planning on pay-per-view days, we drop 1 video at 2 PM and another video at 7 PM. GMT +1, by the way, for time zones. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I know it was a little disappointing match. Chad Gable got the win in the end, but as I said, I'm not happy with the way he did it. So look forward to the last man standing match next week on SmackDown. Anyway, this is it. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow, because then there's gonna be another episode of Universe Mode, and this time it will be on Monday Night Raw. Bye bye.